Doom, doom, da. ASD Unfiltered. How does it sound now? I'm pretty fucking loud.
Yeah, you're pretty loud.
You goddamn right I am.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Okay, so let's talk about being loud then. We'll just get right into it. So check this out.
Yeah.
We are on episode 73, I think now.
Yeah, I think so.
And so
we're
nearing 100. And I just want to put it out there that I am loud.
You are.
And it's not
We
always
appreciate you for that.
Well, yeah, see, some people appreciate.
Yeah.
But and it doesn't really come until, you know, like you have to teach a class. You know, once you teach a class, then you're like, oh, okay, we have we got some new people who are learning.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just you got to be loud, man. When you're carrying over, either that or Coach always taught us, hey, man, you shouldn't compete with the sound. Turn it down.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
tough
part.
Ev would say, just turn it off. He's
Yeah.
like, we're just going to have a boring class. You're going to listen to each other breathe. Like, Coach would get mad sometimes. He'd be like, whenever we're like, we didn't like the music, he's like, oh, okay. No music.
Damn.
Did you remember that?
I remember classes with no music. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember classes where he didn't talk.
I think he would
He would
focus
just
down
do
more,
stuff,
right?
and he's like, you know what I'm talking about without saying anything.
Yeah.
No. That's completely wrong. He would say it once.
Yeah.
And then if it was on a repeat, he would never bother saying it again because you knew what was coming. He'd be like, all right, burpees. All right, jumping jacks. Okay, jump squats. All right, burpees, jumping jacks, jump squats.
Yeah. Exactly.
And he would sometimes walk away and just like turn his back on people to see if they would do it.
Mhm.
And everybody would look at each other
Yeah. Dude. I see that now.
and
I'm
wait
like,
for one
"Wait."
person.
I like when he
What do you
turned the bell off and everyone kept going and they're like, where is the bell?
Nobody knew.
And he would stand in front of the bell. He's like, what are you looking at? Keep going.
Yeah.
Just pause it or stop it.
Yeah, that's funny. It's pretty easy. Like I could see it now, like how people just mentally break. You know, it's like, man, you're gonna let someone break you that easy?
yeah, right. And of course, there was always those few.
Yeah.
What's new? What's been going on this past week?
Well, apparently,
lots
I don't know
has-
if I
has
should talk
been
about it,
going on.
but no, okay, I won't talk about it. Yeah, so things have been pretty good. We're in fight camp right now.
So what we're not supposed to talk about is, like I said before, we have a lot of new instructors,
Oh yeah,
and they're getting a good flow of how things are done here.
How things are done, yeah.
And it's always good to say, you know, I always tell people, I'm like, I do not want you to be me. I don't want you to be someone you think I want you to be. I want you to be yourself. There's a reason why we asked you to help out.
Yeah.
It's not because we think you're going to be just like us. It's like because you have enough discipline to take notes and just be you. Every time somebody, and I know I'm probably sounding like a broken record. Anytime anybody tried to be coach, they always looked stupid or acted stupid or did something stupid to make them like they wanted people to think they were so badass. Like they came in all tough or something like that. I remember, I think everybody at some point wanted to be that guy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Like, I think that your version of it has been the best because you keep things, you don't talk.
Yeah.
You don't participate. You're just like, this is what we're doing now. Do it.
Yeah.
There's no emotion on your face.
Yeah.
You keep shit so tight, and it's not coach, but it's damn close. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best.
Yeah.
And You're
That's me, right?
but like everybody else, it's like when they try to be tough or like they get loud or something like that. It's always like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Like there are people like that, and you're not one of them.
Yeah.
You know. And it's like, just be yourself, man. It's like, I don't know, people are weird.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I did the grit class on.
You taught it or took it?
I taught the grit class.
Nice.
But I didn't have time to get any work in, so I was like, I'm gonna do it with them.
Hell yeah.
Right. And so I did it, and it's funny because nobody complained, but I was doing it with them, so they couldn't really complain.
Mike was, also.
What were you making them do?
We just did some kettlebells and jump rope, but it was basic stuff. But normally I'll hear a complaint or something,
because they're
especially
just
like
they're
round
just
4
you.
or 5. But that day, they
I
didn't.
guess they were looking for
They're
it.
like, how many rounds?
Yeah, they didn't complain. I was like, I'm right there grinding with you, so you can't really say anything, right? So it was good.
I always liked those classes, and I think Mike was the best for something like that because he would always kind of jump in with them too. And whenever he saw like that complaint was forming, he would stop it by jumping in.
By jumping in, yeah.
Yeah, and that was always a big thing. It was like that's I think the pillar of our coaching community. I wouldn't ever expect anybody to do anything that I couldn't do.
Yeah, or that we haven't done, right?
And exactly.
Yeah.
And that actually, I don't know where that originated.
It is, that I haven't done
that
before.
we haven't done. Like this is all like we've paid our dues 10 times over, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is this is not for us. This is your time.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to impress anybody anymore. I'm not trying to my goals have been met when it comes to my fitness career, and it still would be nice. Like I still have that stupid thing that Romero has where it's like, could I maybe fight one more time? And it's like, you know what? We do enough sparring. I don't need to fight. Like if I fight, someone's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
It's most likely going to be me. But like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like I have
it's
it.
A good voice to have.
Yeah.
Keeps you going,
It's like, could I want to fight? Do I wanna, And as soon as I get healthy again, like that fight spirit might come back. I might jump in with Romero and silver league it up.
Once that insurance kicks in. Yeah.
Absolutely.
For those of you who are watching, James was petting the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Why? What did it look like? Jesus. I'm over here like.
I know. There's a dog down there.
There's a dog.
I'm not going to do the same thing. Sorry, buddy. I can't.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
I don't want anyone to clip it.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah. So Manny's been telling me that he's able to clip these things. And I'm like, I have no freaking clue how he's doing this or what he's doing. He's like, he's definitely the younger one in here. And so I don't know. It's definitely something that I've thought about.
Yeah, I was telling Gemma before we started that I'm going to clip how many times you say potato on me.
The potato. The potatoes.
Every episode you've said potatoes, and it's hilarious.
Because like I don't, I'm trying to be PC.
That's what I thought.
Love
That's
French
what I
fries. Actually, she's right. She is not wrong at all. But I mean, it's. I don't know. I'm more just like trying not to be like the clearly the dick that I am.
Clearly he's a potato.
Yeah. And again, it's like this is coming from a place of love. That's why I'm not saying,
anything else. Yeah.
You stopped me because I was about to say it. Well, what's going around the gym there, wife? You've been here more than more than me.
I wanted to do the superlatives.
What is a?
Do you remember in high school when they're like most likely to?
Like
hair,
gossip. I don't think.
Best hook.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say
kick,
Manny and I
kick.
aren't those guys.
Yeah, but if you had to pick one, what would it be?
Gina, most coveted. Shane, most handsome.
Well, I walked in at the right time because it's true.
What we need?
Standing or sitting?
We're looking for superlatives. Do you
Like-
have something?
Most likely to
Most most likely to.
who is
okay,
most
so
likely
here we go.
to welcome every new member personally. It could be a student or an instructor.
That is the worst. Shane,
Ooh.
stupid
It's
Shane.
Welcome.
Stupid Shane.
Yeah,
What is
it's gonna be Shane. Yeah,
It's always him.
I guess.
Him.
Mr.
He's
Goody
also
Two-Shoe.
most
You?
likely
You?
to stay after class just to help.
Oh yeah.
Also Shane.
Also.
Most likely to have his time wasted.
Yeah, exactly. It's like clearly has nothing else better to do.
Most likely to break into dance mid.
Okay, I'm looking at this list now. Okay, so most likely to forget their own combo, probably Andrea.
Their own combo.
She doesn't make combos. That's probably me.
Uh,
No, Romero.
Yeah.
He writes things down though.
No, but he does go
he
to
writes it
notes.
down and then he sets it down and then he walks away from where he wrote it and then he's like, oh, and he has to walk back to those notes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He's silly.
That's hilarious.
We're just gonna keep doing it. I don't know if this is the right content. You know what I mean?
I just think it's funny.
Well, yeah. I guess this one's gonna be for the ladies
What?
because Gemma thinks it's funny, but
Oh, overall. Okay.
well, I just think I don't. I'd rather talk shit instead of like, hey, you guys, who do you think is gonna be the most?
You guys are talking shit. I want to be in that one.
We'll call you over, okay?
Here, most likely to challenge you to a
What-
push-up challenge.
this
for
most
no
likely
reason.
thing is what I just said. We're getting off of. All right. What are some pet peeves? I think that's better.
Pet peeves. Oh, one
Yeah.
thing that.
What did he do? No. Tell us his name first.
So say, basically, if the bell rings and we're occupied, maybe a new student or something,
oh yeah.
people stop doing what we were doing, and it's like, why?
Why did you
Just
stop?
like say we're doing jumping jacks and then the bell rings and we're talking to somebody new. Why stop doing jumping jacks? You're just
they
gonna
all
get
stopped
cold.
to look. They stopped
Yeah,
to look.
it's like just keep going until a coach says something else.
That happens to me when I'm doing combos. Like
Yeah.
when you set up your combos
Mhm.
and there's new people and you're like, well, I don't know how well you disappear into the crowd, but
Mhm.
like I'm there, just like you said. There's a new person,
Yeah.
and you're like, nah, right here, and then the bell, and before you can add another punch, everybody just stops,
Yeah.
and they're like, what? Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
That's there. Or I don't even know. Like my pet peeve will always 100% be somebody coming in late, and it's like, I don't know, man. It's already past the warm up, even. I'm
Mhm.
like, or just late. Period. Coach
There
never
he
let
is.
us come in late.
Yeah. Oh,
Never
speaking
let us
of
come
coming
in.
in late.
Speaking of someone, never let us. I love you.
See, there's a reason for the tardiness, though.
There's always a reason. Brian is the most influential person here.
Can we turn that one off?
We have to fix your cord there. You're wrapped up. All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, I want to hear you better, though.
Oh,
Say it
see,
again.
Do now. Do
Yeah.
now.
So
No.
if either there's two ways we can do it. You can
There's a lot of ways we could do it.
you can get up on the
Only
mic,
two, huh?
or if we turn it up, we're gonna hear the.
He can move the mic closer
Ambiance.
to his mouth.
Let's get you in there.
Let's-
Let's get you up in there,
let's-
Brian.
So okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Just don't put your
Just-
mouth
So
on it.
thank God you're here because Gemma was about to take us down a rabbit hole of high school.
okay.
Most likely events
Yeah.
of
We were
shit.
so
And
close.
We were
We were
we were
so
there.
close.
I actually answered once or twice, but it
Okay.
was like,
I-
okay,
He was so scared that he was going to be in all of them. That's why.
Is that-
Oh.
it was terrible. Shane started getting in all of them. Then I was like, what are we doing? Talking about Shane.
I assume you were most likely. You were voted most likely to flip tricks. for high school?
If Gemma ever leaves me, I will be on the street flipping tricks. That's the only thing I'll be able to do. I'm like, I can't work at the gym. What am I going to do with myself?
Suck some dick.
Suck some dick. So, welcome back
welcome
to the podcast.
Thank you, sir.
Back.
Thank you.
Our third. What are you doing?
My whiskey.
She's coming to get some masubi. We were just talking about pet peeves and mostly coach pet peeves.
Okay.
You don't really worry about. You don't have to deal too much with. So,
any pet peeves?
Yeah, we were talking about pet peeves before you got here.
Sure.
And you don't necessarily, you absolutely teach way less than we do, which is lucky.
Well, it depends
lucky for you.
on the quality of the teaching.
I just think it's lucky. Not to say it is a bad thing. It's more like you get to teach less.
Mm-hmm.
When you teach every damn class, teaching isn't as fun.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So it's so I didn't mean it in a bad way, Brian. Jesus.
That's just his voice
Yeah, it's just the way I talk.
and his tone.
Tragedy, okay?
How does that connect to pet peeves?
He's saying probably that you'll have less of them.
Oh,
You have
fewer
less.
pet
Yeah.
peeves.
So like I have pet peeves in
Oh.
every damn class. There's something. Like it's like if it's not in a fitness class, it's in the Krav Maga class. If it's not in the Krav, it's in the kickboxing. There's always something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like ideally we'd love to have a perfect class with perfect kids and perfect things happening, perfect ideal situations.
Sure.
Never happens.
I mean, I think in general, it's just being lazy during warm-ups, not paying attention,
Yeah.
and then just not executing the technique. I mean, just the general things are just annoying as hell. Right? And then it's maybe someone there is there just like hurt other people basically. They just want to punch faces, and then having them deal with all that stuff. So, it's not cool. I mean, I would just wish people when they came in to work out and learn things, they would actually do those things.
Yeah. Actually do them. That's funny.
Yeah.
What do we let's see. So let's talk about coaches. Because we have one of the things we started with today was we have so many new coaches right now. Like they're all coming in. It's literally impossible to do everything all day, every day, and still train and still deal with life, still deal with other things. Like you can't be hanging out at the gym all damn day.
Yeah. Or can you?
Or we kind of do. I got to say, we kind of do.
I mean, if you have no tricks to flip, I mean, you hang out at the gym. Hang out at the gym.
So we are actually a few of the, and any way you want to say it, we're lucky, we're blessed, we're gifted, we're allowed to be at this gym literally anytime we want.
Mm-hmm.
Like more so some of us, like I've got a job now, so can't be here all the time anymore, but like it's just one of those great things. Like what do we do to like, I don't know, man, you're always here. I think we talked about this last week. What are we doing in our personal lives? How are we keeping balance? What's the best way to balance this? Home, life, work. You're not working right now.
I mean, I just finished up a consulting project this week. So
Brian made some money. He's gonna buy us. What are you gonna buy us, Brian? I know you make a lot of money.
Yeah. I'm not working a full-time gig right now.
Ah, you're so lucky.
Yeah.
I want that job.
Consulting, man.
I'm
That's...
trying. Yeah.
So how often do you have to work? That's like a once a week kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
it's
a little
like
a gig, like every once in a while, once every
it's
other
like
few weeks.
a week a week or two every month or so.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's kind of where it's kind of been lately.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Manny, you just do privates and shit. This is literally all you do now, huh? When you kind of slid into the
well, I do some like I'm actually property manager.
You're podcasting without us, you son of a bitch.
I think property manager is different than a
yeah.
podcast.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
so
thought he was going to
I
the
manage a few
podcasting
properties
thing.
but you know, it's I don't have to be there, right? So
Yeah. I also manage property.
Yeah.
Now.
All right. Well, if you have any questions.
I manage 2 properties actually.
There you go. Yeah. It's been an experience. Yeah, it's
Your bedroom and the living room?
No. The complex where we live, and then here. Yeah, you see how she said yes? Vindication! That's called lawyered.
Is what you do here considered property management?
Okay, so today, so check this out. Somebody has to clean up after everybody. I consider that management. Maintenance management, but management nonetheless. I'm a maintenance manager. Because I have subordinates, employees, if you will. One.
Co-workers.
I call them subordinates. I'm the manager. Thank you very much.
And that's only because he's your son. You call him your subordinate.
No, because I'm the manager. I have a card and everything,
He'll
damn
be
it.
Your son will be the boss in no time.
I call him son because he's my son. And then, so today I had to clean the foot baths. Our facility is maintained outside by the landlord, the landowner. But we're the person who maintains the inside. So in one way or another, I am in...
assistant to the regional manager.
So today I clean the foot bath. So you guys will be, since you two are the ones who use it the most, you'll be grateful.
Thank you.
Replace the water. I replaced the little towels on the bottom. I cleaned the container itself.
Oh,
because nobody's ever done it.
Your son does it.
No.
And so does D'Anthony.
Yeah, I've seen your son do it.
I cleaned the container itself, the blue container, which has never been cleaned.
Your son does it.
Yeah, again,
And so does
we've
D'Anthony.
seen multiple people
Yes.
do this.
When you're not here, they clean it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I guess they do.
Under your management.
Under my
course.
management,
Under
of
your
course. The
under-
supervision.
under
That's
your-
what it is.
Under your property management umbrella.
And so, well, I mean, we just got them, to be fair,
Why are we always talking about cleanliness?
because of how clean this damn place is. Always clean. So now, Brian is going to talk about the next thing.
I am. Wait, and which is?
I know,
Yeah.
True.
right?
Yeah.
Wow. This won't go out in time, but yeah. Close Sunday, right? No fun day.
Oh yeah. So, what's this holiday? Because I don't celebrate holidays.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day is coming up. Everybody,
Yes.
happy Memorial Day. It might come out.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you think so?
no, we're bored.
Unlikely.
Right, lazy.
Unlikely.
All right, so one day I will learn how to do this stuff, and I'll put it out next day.
Or we could just go live.
Oh shit!
Oh,
You say too many things that I have to bleep out. For
Can't
No,
you-
that's why we'll have you on deck. Just try to beep.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
I think
Torrential
I think I
Radio.
have something
Torrential
like that.
Radio
Yeah,
has
see?
a button where you can go back 10 seconds or 5 seconds. It's a special thing. It's not live. It's 10 seconds live, like most TV,
Yes.
right?
Nowadays,
I
yeah.
understand.
So-
Our cameras could do that.
Oh.
So how about we just do that instead?
Oh.
Hey, comment, like, and comment and subscribe.
I'd rather
Comment
create like
if you want us to go live. If enough of you say yes, she can't.
It'd be
she
cool?
can't say no.
I'd rather have them do a Patreon where they pay. And
Oh,
this is what you
shit.
paid for, so I'm not gonna.
We
put
are
out.
going live one day,
And then if we can
and
have
we're gonna
like,
take calls.
yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Yes, call in.
we're gonna
show.
take calls.
Yeah,
It's
ask
gonna be
us
awesome.
anything.
And we'll answer.
Yes,
Brian will have to answer the questions the way we want him to, not the way he's gonna do it all PC or whatever. He's gonna do it the way we want him to. Brian,
I like how I'm getting accused of being
whose
PC
balls do you
I
want?
when you're the one that gets a censored like 95% of the time.
Whatever.
I think the last episode that I published this morning, there's like a 30-second time frame where it's just I cut it all out.
Well, as long as they don't notice, that's fine.
Oh, they're gonna notice.
Well, one of them they noticed because it said we'll be right back.
That's the one that I was like,
I was
okay,
like-
so we're gonna
No,
do
no,
that
no.
differently.
But this one, it's the one in Snoopy when the teacher's talking and he goes whoop 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 whoop.
So you
That's
leave
what I
it.
did.
Okay, that's the best.
That's good.
All right. All right, let's talk street fights since we're almost done.
Street fights.
Brian, when's the last time you've been in a street? Let's tell us
Oh.
about the last street fight that you've been in.
Anyone listening, no one should be getting into street fights.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is
But
for entertainment
this is-
purposes.
Yeah, we're.
I mean, this is a very long time ago. Maybe like.
Oh,
okay.
I thought he was gonna say no.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's the answer. No, very long time ago. Never been in a street fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about this dream you had about a street fight.
Yeah. If you were to get in one,
Yeah.
what would have happened?
I mean,
Go ahead.
I mean, there's
What kind of technique? So, okay, so check this out. We're here at the Academy of Self-Defense, the true Academy of Self-Defense. We only have one name. We're here in Santa Clara. We've been here forever. And we started off teaching Krav Maga, if I'm not mistaken. And we splashed into fitness and kickboxing, like actual MMA, when we were first kind of going.
Okay, you weren't here. So
The proverbial we.
when this place first started, it was Krav Maga.
Krav
And
Maga,
then
which is
Kirian
what I
was
said.
here,
Kirian helped.
and he had a kickboxing class.
Booyah.
But he called it a bag class.
Bag. Okay.
Which we're starting soon.
And then
Really?
isn't that just grid class or whatever?
No. Grit uses it's weightlifting and,
Weight,
and
yeah.
kickboxing. It's like a blend of it's what the
It's like a
the
blend of
origin
boot
of
camp.
friends of grit is fitness for fighters,
Okay.
but without ever fighting.
MMA.
So it's
elite fitness.
basically it's fitness for anybody who wants to be a fighter who can fight.
Mhm.
Like, because if you could get through that class and you lean out the way you're supposed to, it's more than enough exercise for any fighter to stay lean and be fit. It never molded into anything other than that. Like, it was always people came in and they tried to change it. They tried to turn it into CrossFit. At one point, we told that person to kick rocks because they were having people jump over the cage and hang on rings upside down and do all this stuff. And we're like, we can't.
Yeah.
We want more members. We don't want less. So like for people to do stuff like hang upside down and climb over a chain link fence, it didn't seem like a right fit.
Yeah.
Like, so we just kept it as basic as possible. What will make you strong? What will give you cardio? You're running, you're doing jumping jacks, you're lifting weights, you're punching bags, kicking stuff, you're doing these jujitsu moves without ever being in a jujitsu situation, like, or wrestler sit outs and things like this. Like, you're doing a lot of the stuff, but like
It's a no contact
in
class,
a
right?
safe way.
Yeah.
Like, so nobody nobody has to climb on anything that can't climb. Nobody has to jump on anything that can't jump.
Yeah.
If people can, they like they're given options to make things harder, but it's like it's a perfect way for us to get our fighters at least like it's good to. It would be a good suggestion to have our fighters take a class once a week, and that's why that Thursday idea came in, because we can make Thursday a bad class with a little bit of weightlifting.
Yeah,
and that's what it should be.
That's true.
Literally, that's the heart of grit is bag work and fitness.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. But for fighters, so it's like there's these moves aren't moves that we necessarily do in the HIIT class or the boot camp class.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit different, like at least kettlebell wise, like we'll do a few different moves, like we'll do double unders and like we can use tools that we can't necessarily use in a HIIT class because there's too many damn people.
Yeah.
But for like grit, we get more space. It's not so dense with people. Like there are days when they're just crazy busy, but like it's not as dense, and people could actually do like different moves, like Turkish get-ups and like deck squats, like but in that other way. Like there's just more to do. Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah,
like we get to really explore the space, but just know like it has to be realistic. Like we're not holding kettlebells, hanging upside down, doing like I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we like the explosive stuff.
I mean, sometimes people end up upside down if we're sweeping them.
Absolutely. I actually forgot the question.
Yeah, what was the point to all that explanation?
Gemma's smart.
You were talking about...
I had it on and then I took it off. Yep.
I honestly forgot.
It's gone.
The question, the original question.
Were you looking at dog testicles again?
Not this time. Not this time, Brian.
Not today. Not in this specific
Not this
episode.
time, Brian. Let's see.
How about let's end this with one thing you do here that alleviates your stress. Because everyone's so stressed nowadays.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in people's lives. Like tonight, I think that I might come to class.
Okay. Yeah, if you feel
because I still have the day off. Like I'm not like this is day 2.
So James likes to spar. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
This is day 2. So like I might need a little outlet.
Yeah.
Plus,
we'd love to.
My brother pissed me off this morning, so like I want to hit something.
Okay.
So
just don't take it out too much. Other
no. No, I wouldn't. People look at me. What are they going to see? Like this big, out of shape, overweight guy. They're not going to know what to do. They're going to think, hey.
All right. So sparring alleviates stress.
Oh, yeah. For me, I just like to hit things. I don't like to hit people. That's the problem. I say that, I'm going to come here and beat people up. But I don't like when I beat people up. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Unless they piss me off. Then they totally deserve it. Unless they piss me off, then I'll totally beat them up.
That's what we're talking. We're talking about street fights, and we led into grit somehow. That's it. But anyway,
there it is.
What's up with the? Oh yeah. So if you were in a street fight, what sort of thing would you do? What would be your technique? Because the technique that we bringing it full circle. The technique that we teach self-defense here. So but you don't do self-defense.
Yeah, you guys teach a lot of nut shots.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, nut shots are
or run.
Or run.
Right.
Running is the best self-defense technique.
Yeah, because like they say, in Krav, you're never really in danger. Most of the time, you're not in real danger.
Yeah, most of the time, right?
People aren't stepping into your space.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah,
run.
choose. You can always choose to not be there.
Yeah.
Right. So. Is Krav testing going back to like having combative stuff?
We're working it.
Okay.
Working our way back.
It's in the works.
Okay.
Because honestly, those guys should be challenged a little bit more. Like I think COVID kind of lightened up. I mean, as tough as we are, and we're still tough as nails. When I tested, we were a little bit more tough.
Yeah.
So they do Shark Tank.
Oh, okay.
Against other Krav people.
Ooh, Shark Tank.
Yeah.
That's the combative part, right?
Not really.
I want to hear if James has a street fight story.
No, I don't fight. I'm afraid of.
He's like all
Never?
bark.
I don't like confrontation.
Oh my god, he doesn't like confrontation. He likes confrontation.
Yeah.
I don't like the
he has more
adrenaline
bark
feeling.
Yeah,
than
yeah.
bite.
That's what I was gonna
what it
say.
is.
He
It's
has a loud
because-
voice, and then
it's because I don't.
That usually.
I will defend in a second,
Yeah.
but I don't attack. Like if somebody stuff pisses me off, and I'm very vocal about that.
Yeah.
And
So you
I
haven't-
don't like being taken advantage of. I've been taken advantage of for a very large portion of my life. So it's just if I see something or feel something that
Yeah.
doesn't agree with me, I'll speak up. But I won't.
So you haven't been in danger then.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. Well. I mean, do we count like cars following you on a freeway because you cut them off or something? Like you're having one of those things, when somebody cuts you off and then you cut them off and then they cut you off and then they start following you through the
does
exit.
not
And then you're
doesn't
going
count.
downtown
then,
and then you're running red lights because this guy's following you hella close. And then you turn and they're still behind you. And then is that what we're talking about? 'Cause
Moral
that's
of the
happened.
story: just let him cut you off.
I
It's not
remember
worth it.
telling that story to Ev.
Yeah.
And he was just like, dude,
Shaking his head the whole time.
he's like,
If something happens, you deserve it.
yeah, usually. So I don't,
Yeah, that's good.
And then you?
You know what's funny is I do have one.
I like how
before
we
go.
all kind of start off.
I
like
know. I'm
this.
surprised you guys got nothing, man. I feel kind of bad now, but I was like 3 months into training, like thinking this and that, right? And then I was downtown San Jose, and a couple friends. We were near La Victoria, the Mexican.
we know.
Yeah. Okay, so I was talking to. It was like a guy and a girl, and they were in back of one of those pedicabs. I was just chit chatting. I wasn't sure if they were together or not, but me and the guy kind of like talk a little bit of shit to each other, but in a fun way, what I thought, right? And then I say something else, and then he gets mad. So we're not playing anymore, and he knocks my hat off.
Oh shit!
So it goes here, but his hand like touches my
Hits
nose.
your face.
So it was just a reaction where I just immediately threw a right hand
Yeah.
at his face.
How funny!
He goes like
How
this,
funny.
right? Boom, and then I go boom, because he's sitting down in the pedicab.
Yeah.
He then proceeds to get out, and he's like 6 something,
Oh shit!
like really tall. So he had to
That's
be over
awesome.
6'3", and skinny, skinny guy. And
Tell me
I
you did a
immediately
double
thought,
leg.
I'm chopping this fool's legs. Like I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to kick his legs, right? I get in my fight stance, and he backs up. He doesn't want any
'Cause he
part
sees
of
your
it.
fight stance.
Yeah, so he doesn't want anything.
3
And I'm
weeks
like,
in.
dude, you could like thinking back. I'm like, dude, you have the attributes to destroy me, right?
Yeah.
And but yeah, that was the end of it.
Nice.
He's like, so yeah.
You hear that?
That's all I
Manny's
got.
the only hardcore one. out
No.
of us all.
It was
Yeah,
simply.
yeah.
'Cause I don't think Romero's got into a fight.
it was
either.
simply reactionary. Like it just came out without thinking at all.
That's Krav Maga, Manny.
Yeah.
And on that note. Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.